My name is Adams.
Yes, according to Adams, what is Ebola?
Ebola is a measles.
Eh?
It's a measles.
I wash?
You wash.
Clean hands?
For all.
Very nice. We're talking about Ebola. Do you know Ebola?
I hear about it.
What is Ebola?
Ebola is a disease. Yes.
Disease of what?
Which can kill anyone.
Anyone?
Yes.
How is Ebola spread?
Through being dirty. Yeah.
How is Ebola spread?
It is spread when you can't, especially when it is you contact a person who is infected with Ebola.
Yes.
It can easily contact you.
What is Ebola?
Ebola is a disease which transfers from one person to another through different ways.
How is it spread?
Ebola can be transferred through hair. When you breathe and the other person also breathes the same hair, it is transferred there also.
Through hair?
Yes.
Very, very nice. How can Ebola be treated?
Ebola can't be treated because when you get Ebola, you suddenly die there and then. Yeah.
So you can't be treated?
Yes, sir.
Oh, very nice. What is Ebola?
Ebola, this is a small organism which spreads through sexual intercourse.
Through sexual intercourse?
Yeah.
Do you have Ebola?
No.
What shows that you don't have Ebola?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah. Yes.
Ebola is a disease which can contaminate each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
What are the signs and symptoms of Ebola?
Signs and symptoms of Ebola, there is blood in the nose, feces containing blood, fever, and others.
Ebola is a virus which spreads through air.
Through air?
Yes.
How can Ebola be prevented?
It can be prevented through cleaning, general cleaning.
Yes.
It is prevented through not contacting to Ebola persons.
Yes. Yes, Rukundo, what is Ebola?
Ebola, there is no Ebola, my friend. There is no Ebola.
Why?
Because the president wants to disturbing us only.
What is Ebola?
Ebola, man, it's a disease that comes from those monkeys.
Yes.
Certainly birds like those birds that are not familiar to people.
How is Ebola treated?
My side, Ebola, you have to take like hot water, sanitizing.
That's very nice.
Wearing masks. Yeah.
What are the signs and symptoms of Ebola?
When you are coming blood from nose, ears.
From nose and ears, yes.
And if you see any person coming from blood from nose or ears,
yes.
You step by.
You step aside. Yes, what are the signs and symptoms of Ebola?
The symptoms of Ebola are the coming out of the blood from nose and mouth, having sex with someone who have Ebola. It can also spread. And malaria, it spreads malaria. Yeah, those are the symptoms of Ebola.
If a dog chooses shoes, which shoes does it choose?
Is the flower that does it choose? Is it choose it as the flower? Is the dog that it choose?
If a dog choose, what choose have you choose? Have the dog choose? What choose have you choose?
Lastly,
have the dog choose? What choose have you choose?
Good.
If a dog choose, which dog? If I choose a dog, which choose does it dog to chew? If a dog choose, which choose does it choose to chew?
Very nice.
If the dog choose the shoes, he choose the shoes.
Wow. You're very bright. From which school?
From St. Daniel, Comboni SS.
From St. Daniel?
Comboni.
Comboni?
Yes.
SS. You are very bright.
Yeah.
Do you know Ebola?
Ebola, you know.
What is Ebola?
It's a measles. It's a measles.
Is what?
It's a measles.
Measles?
Yeah.
Ebola is measles?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm driving UFC.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay. How is Ebola spread?
Ebola spread is through. Through. Ebola spread is through sex.
Through sex?
Yeah.
Hey. How can Ebola be prevented?
Ebola prevented.
Hey.
Through using condom. By using condom.
Ebola is a killer disease.
Yes.
Yeah, that kills people and it spread through staying in dirty places, getting contact with the infected people.
Okay.
How can Ebola be prevented?
It is prevented through maintaining personal hygiene. Yes, by bathing, wearing clean clothes. Yeah.
How can Ebola be treated?
Ebola can be treated using Panadols, quinines, and the rest. There are so many.
So do you have Ebola?
I don't have.
What shows that you don't have Ebola?
Because I'm healthy.
Hey. Yeah. What are the signs and symptoms of Ebola?
In fact, I'm not a doctor. I would have known. I don't know now the signs and symptoms of Ebola. Maybe the doctors knows.
Hey.
Yes.
How can Ebola be prevented?
Ebola can be prevented by being clean.
Being clean?
Yes. And not having sex with anyone who you don't really know properly. Yes.
How is Ebola treated?
Ebola, you die, they bury you. There is no treatment for Ebola.
Why?
Because I think the government has not set up the measures or the medicine to treat it.
So how can we prevent Ebola?
By washing hands.
Yes.
Staying away from people who are affected.
Yes.
Going for checkup.
How is Ebola treated?
Ebola can be treated by sleeping under mosquito net, by sleeping in a good condition.
Yes. How is Ebola spread?
Because on a border Nasana, Kampala, Kampala na Kasero, Mkwanomo.
That's how Ebola is spread.
Is a border Nasana, Kampala.
Yes.
Na Kasero.
Yes.
Mtesa Kafero. Nasarod. Mkwanomo.
Hey, that's how Ebola is spread. Eh?
Yes. Yes, they are. Oh, we know, yeah.
Oh, we know?
Yeah.
Okay, that's very good. You're very bright.
Yes.
Shoes. If a dog chews a shoes, which dog can eat shoes?
Which dog can eat shoes?
If a dog chooses shoes, it chooses the shoes. If a dog chooses the shoes, which shoes does the dog choose?
Choose which dog choose.
If a dog chooses, what does it choose? When it, if a dog choose, which dog should I choose?
How can Ebola be prevented?
Ebola. If you cover your take your mask into your
Take your
take out and take the distance.
Ebola virus disease is a deadly disease commonly affecting humans and non-human primates such as monkeys, gorillas, and chimpanzees. Most Ebola cases are caused by human-to-human transmission, which occurs when blood and other bodily secretions enter a healthy person's body through broken eyes, ears, nose, and mouth. A person infected with the Ebola virus is not contagious until symptoms appear. These symptoms include sudden onset of fever, severe headache, bloody diarrhea or urine, and vomiting. Ebola can be prevented by, first of all, avoiding direct contacts with the body fluids of Ebola suspects and bodies. Secondly, wearing personal protective equipment when taking care of Ebola patients and regularly washing our hands with soap and clean water. Remember, I wash, you wash, clean hands for all.